Oh, you want to record it? You want to mock me in live?
Hello, this is Stuart Craswell here.
This is Liam Copeland.
Hello. Liam just said something. I mean, we were kind of clearing the table here because there's so much sort of pub paraphernalia. We've just eaten as well, seeing that we got our food mid-podcast last time.
Yeah, so we thought
I didn't say I felt rude, to be honest, but I kept saying stuff with my mouth full, to be honest.
I just burped twice as well, so we're disgusting.
Yeah, so sorry, there's so many different food and drink menus, wasn't there? It seemed a bit too much, but there we go. We are not actually in
anywhere. No.
We're not in anywhere right now. We're actually beaming straight into your imagination.
Yeah.
No. We are in the Merchant.
Or as I like to call it, Drug Den.
Drug Den. You didn't even say. I thought you were going to say your favourite line there.
No, my catchphrase. Comes out when I want it to. I'm not a performing monkey, Stuart.
Yeah, you are.
I am, aren't I?
You essentially are, because we are recording this podcast.
Yeah.
I got some very good, very nice comments about the podcast the other day.
Oh, just makes it.
Which is quite nice, to be honest. I mean, I sort of see this as a cathartic process where I can just get stuff off my chest, and we do talk and we have a bit of a laugh and all that sort of stuff. But to actually know people actually listen to it is quite nice. So I was actually
because it is kind of essentially our conversation just recorded.
It is. What I was thinking the other day. Anyway, what I was going to say is Graham and Nicole. Thank you for your comments. They actually sit down. Well, they told me they sit down of an evening, have dinner, and listen to a podcast, which is actually quite nice. I've probably showed them right up there, but I apologise. But thank you at the same time.
Just ask them if the next time you see them, do they know of Hollyoaks? Because it's a pretty good programme. Could watch Hollyoaks.
Well, Graham actually said it's better than anything else on TV. Anything else or anything on TV. So, that's very nice. No, what I was thinking, because when people said that, someone else said something nice as well. But I won't get into that now. That when we have our conversations, is it just because I see these conversations as normal, and I could have this conversation with most of my friends?
Yeah.
Do we only surround ourselves with sort of extroverts and sort of egomaniacs that it becomes normality? Because I'm sure if there was quite a high proportion of people to record their conversations, they wouldn't go off on a tangent in such a manner.
I think what people like about me and you doing it is they don't really. I think many people don't realise we're quite good friends. Genuinely, have been very good friends for a number of years, but people don't realise this. So they probably first of all they're like, Liam and Stuart.
What's going on here? Yeah, this is bizarre.
But I've also got fan news, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's positive or negative yet. I'm going to wait for your response and then I'll see how you feel about it.
Do you mean positive or negative?
Yeah.
Because positive and negative is a bit of a juxtaposition there, really, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I don't really care, Ponytail.
Are we going to explain this?
I think no. I'm going to maybe at the end. I want to call you a couple more times.
Okay, well, it was something I was going to bring up anyway, so I'll let you go on with your positive and negative point.
Yeah, please do. Ponytail.
Alright, go on.
We've got a drinking, or you've got a drinking game, I haven't.
I've got a drinking game?
Apparently, Eddie, that works in O'Neill's,
yes,
pub site available, says that you say essentially quite a lot, and apparently you have to drink every time you say it.
Oh, that's cool, because I actually picked up on the fact that you say genuinely all the time.
No, so we got two drinking games.
So, do you know what, I'm actually slightly surprised. Because
I like the way that I just bring something up that someone said, and you attacked me.
That's what I do. You're the only person here.
There's no need to attack me straight away.
No, that is fine. I do say essentially a lot. Essentially, I think it's because I do remember. My parents, for my birthday. This was a couple of years ago. You get those sort of experience days. Yeah. I was going to say virgin experience days, but that conjures up all the wrong images, really, doesn't it? Well, anyway, really. So it was an experience day from Virgin, and it was a record your own radio show, and you go to a radio station, you do all this and that, and they talk you through things. It's all very lovely and interesting. It was very nice of them to do that for me. And my first one, people found it entertaining, but I just kept going, the whole time. So I think in a process of stopping myself from doing that, I just say essentially the whole time. Yes, thank you. That was lovely.
You're welcome.
Oh, I just got a ringing in my ear. I don't know what that is. That's tinnitus, isn't it?
I don't know.
No? Okay, fair enough.
I'll be honest, I don't know. I'm going to be honest.
So...
Found me hilarious, that one. So,
well, alright, mate. Chill out. So...
Jumping all over you.
Essentially,
we got...
I picked up on the fact, and I'm actually, to be honest, Ed, if that is your real name, I'm slightly disappointed in you in the fact that you only picked up on my shortcomings within the podcast and not Liam's fact that he says genuinely all the time.
Yeah, but I think I'm a degenerate, so I'm not meant to do that well.
You're not meant
like that. I'm not meant to do that well.
What do you mean you're not meant to do that well? What does that mean?
I don't know, basically, so everyone understands, I've realised that Stuart really likes people that can't speak English properly.
But you don't like them.
Well, he fucking hates them.
Well,
and now I've realised if I want to wind him up a little bit, I can just start saying shit like what?
There is, I suppose I am slightly pedant when it comes to the English language and things like that. That's fair enough.
That's why you get ponytail. Names thrown at
right. We're gonna paint a picture now. Essentially, there we go. I said it, and I wasn't even thinking then. See,
genuinely,
because
the thing is, though,
in the past, I would have went, well, what happened? But now, what I'm doing.
But the plus you've also got, you got to think about it like this, yeah. If there's a drinking game, just say it. Like, don't take it as a negative.
Right,
take it as
essentially.
Because Ed also told me.
Right, that's some with now. Nice shit right there.
He stopped listening.
Ed, if you ain't in a coma after this podcast, I fucking hate you.
The only one he turned off to, he told me, was the one where you went, hello, that one. So he did.
I thought he was joking, but he actually did.
He told me that. Yeah.
I thought that one was quite good, actually.
Yeah, he missed out on the flight.
He did miss out on a rather good podcast. Another one that, when I was talking about Graham and Nicole liking the podcast, one of their highlights was me talking about my sexual escapades in Yates toilets.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that one?
Yeah, I think people would quite like that.
Where I do, yes.
It's now becoming a slug and letters, just so you know. What is? It makes you feel better, Chelmsford Yates.
Oh, I thought you meant I had sex in slug and letters. No. I was like, I don't recall that. I mean, there has been a couple of years in my life that I don't remember much of. But anyway, right, we need to clear up this ponytail situation for everyone, don't we? So, I was thinking the other day that I have finished my vindication of trade plumbing. I still dislike trade plumbing, but, you know, I've expended enough of my energies on trade plumbing.
Yeah, I don't think they even know you ate.
So now I've moved on to this Mike Cherry gentleman, what should we call him? The troglodyte that is Mike Cherry. Troglodyte Mike, if you don't know, is a land dweller, kind of like a caveman. Very simple in thought. Anyway, so
I like the way you always address it like he's listening.
Well, I like to think at some point he will listen to this. I mean, my issue is that my ego's so massive that I just assume that I'm famous already. I have to go through this whole mundane process of getting 50 views on YouTube until someone goes, oh, that's quite good, and offers me some sort of contract. That's my thinking anyway.
Just say one of those times, you notice that not once did he mention me there. Whole time till when I get 50 views on YouTube.
Yes,
and I get up with something.
No, that's fair.
And I bet you he'd probably ring me up that day and go, alright mate, something really cool. Been offered this. Want to tag along?
I've done everything. No, I apologise for that. That was my ego getting the better of me, and I apologise for that. See, big man there, you know, apologising. Not literally. Well, literally, I am quite tall. Anyway, so this Mike Cherry, I've already explained about him. For no reason whatsoever, showing his distaste for me.
Can we start calling him Rascal?
What? Rascal?
I want to bring back a couple of old words, and I like Rascal.
Yeah, but he's not a rascal. Because Rascal gives the implication that he's a bit cheeky and likeable. There's nothing likeable about this person.
Do like.
Now, why though?
Well, why do people like you?
Because
he's probably literally sitting there without a podcast, going to his mate. Why do you like ponytail? I mean, you can't just assume no one likes him.
Okay, other people like him, but it does give the implication that he's cheeky and has some sort of charisma about him. So basically, I've explained him ripping up my Parkway Drive t-shirt and my While She Sleeps chain and sort of throwing me about the pub and all that sort of stuff, which we remember from the previous podcast. Anyway, he came in the pub. Since that podcast, he's come in the pub twice. So, can we just call him Sexually Repressed Mike, like we did before?
You can.
I've genuinely never said anything about it. Anyway, Mike, you keep coming into the pub that I've barred you from, so you must really, really fancy me, to be honest. I don't go for men, to be honest.
Mike, I will throw out, if you do like Stuart, his hair is actually generally, I'm not even joking, it looks quite luscious today.
It's not in a pony. No, actually, I do apologise.
It's really down, and actually, for the first time ever, you look slightly attractive.
Thank you.
He's got a nice new gun earring in.
It's a pistol, yes.
Yeah. I don't know if that's the pirate theme he's sticking to or he's become a member of G-Unit.
I was actually thinking about putting my feet up a minute.
You got new shoes?
Right, I've got
shoes too.
Right, so I bought some cheap shoes for work, as you do.
As you always do.
Yeah, turns out they're only waterproof, aren't they?
Oh my god, that's amazing.
And seeing at my place of work the cellar is susceptible to flooding, doesn't bother me.
So realistically now, like obviously you can't walk on water, but your shoes are waterproof, you've got long hair, kind of Jesus-y with that beard on.
Well,
could you be Brentwood's Jesus?
Your words, not mine. That's all I'm saying on the matter.
Just so everyone does understand. I've literally made his year now.
Well, the fact that you're even raising that question means that I am on some sort of biblical level.
I love the way that you forget that I mock you so much and you don't realise it.
No, I don't think anyone mocks me. No, people only speak seriousness and the truth when it comes to me. So anyway, Mike, you have come into the pub a couple of times. There was one point where you were hidden. Well, you thought you were hidden. You thought you were sort of, I assume, being clever because I didn't see you. I did see you. But I couldn't be bothered to kick you out.
Stay still thing didn't work.
Yeah, no. Basically what you did is you sat really still, thinking that I wouldn't see you. Just to clarify, I'm not a Tyrannosaurus Rex, but good try anyway. So, where was I going with this? Oh yeah. So anyway, this Mike Cherry gentleman, she's getting another shout out, isn't she?
No, we'll leave it. Just say he messaged someone.
He messaged a very dear friend of ours. I'm guessing that the people, our avid listeners, have guessed that it is a young Chelsea. Anyway, so messaged him saying hello, and she told me about it. So I messaged him back, just criticising his grammar to start with, because I did actually say to him that if I was to psychoanalyse him, I think that we'll be there for days and I've got better things to do in my time. And his response to that, which I take as him being a beaten man, is he just said, "All right, ponytail."
No, but you say don't jump, because he used some good words on his second text.
Well, actually, I did criticise his grammar.
But
the thing is that his vocabulary got slightly better, but his grammar was still dog shit. So, Mike, technically, I understand where you're coming from, but your grammar was still shit. No, he did go to the dictionary at some point and use the word besmirch. So, well done on that one. I think that's the only nice thing I can say to you, mate.
I think keep on trucking.
That's what I said. Just keep on fighting.
Trucking.
Keep on fighting the fight.
Trucking.
Yeah, because just remain being.
To be fair, Mike, I don't know about Stuart. Obviously, has very hard feelings. For me, you've given me another nickname for Stuart, so thank you. Ponytail.
Ponytail.
Because genuinely, I think that is the greatest comeback I've ever heard in my life.
Why?
Just because you're being a little smug twat, talking all posh and. Like, do you know what I mean? Thinking you're better than him, and all he has to do.
No, I don't think I am better than him. That's the problem, Mike. I am better than you. Yeah. It's fine.
But still, that's what he's thinking, that you think you're better than him, and then all he has to do is go, right, ponytail, brilliant. It's brilliant. I'm sorry. It is genuinely superb. I will actually say well done to him.
Would you say well done, Mike?
Yeah.
I'd come at the angle.
If you haven't lost your temper because this is the second time you probably listened to us and Stuart has slagged you off massively again. Wait for me to say well done.
I see it as words of a broken man, but anyway, I suppose we can look at.
But
this.
It ends the conversation.
It does. He has diffused the situation, which is good of him. Yeah.
And he's stated an obvious thing that sometimes you wear a ponytail.
I'd say it's more of a bun.
Okay, you realise how much more girly that sounds.
No, I'm just saying there's a bit of a difference, really. Ponytail. When I think of ponytails, I think of the '90s. Do you think that?
No, I always think of, because maybe it's because my like uncles and stuff like that, and my aunties, but like they're from Birmingham, so a lot of rockers and stuff like that hang around with them, and they all had this no hair on top, but long hair down the sides with this ponytail, and like they'd to weddings or funerals, they'd wear full suits with like trainers, and like not nice trainers, like we're not talking Vans, we're talking like heavy trainers that like probably from Sports Direct for a tenner.
Or Shoe Zone.
There's
one. This Shoe Zone place. Do you know when you go into these? I'm gonna have to say it. Cheap tawdry shops. I'm sorry. I have bought
cheapo shops.
Yeah, and you know, like even if they've got the radio on, like Heart or Magic or something, you still think like, oh, I've got a shit radio on. Like if it was on in like a nice place, you go, oh, you got Heart on. That's quite cool. You go into a shit place, you're like, oh, radio is a bit shit, isn't it? But it's just, I suppose it's your perception, really, isn't it?
But is it?
Oh my god, have you ever? Where are they going? Are they?
No.
Are they going off to a retirement home?
Oh, I think one day we should do that.
That was
basically a bus just drove past with old people.
It was full to the brim of old people.
But I think maybe we should record a 9-hour podcast on the way to Skegness or something like that.
That'd be cool. We'd have to work on this geographically because I imagine that Skegness isn't 9 hours away.
Yeah, but I imagine the day we're going to spend.
Okay, I thought you just meant on the coach. No. Sorry, what sites are there? Do we have any listeners in Skegness?
I don't think we do. I don't think we have any listeners anymore because you keep insulting, I'll be honest, the Prince of the People, Mark Jerry.
The Prince of the People? He's not really a prince, really.
Man of the people.
No, because you're going to make me start feeling bad for him, aren't you? Oh.
I feel you need to, like, look, I'll be honest, I think that you two are having a nice little game of chess. And it's fun and all that, but at the end of the day, he's won now with the ponytail comment.
Why has he won?
Well, because you haven't retorted to him, have you?
Well, I've not the ability to retort. It's actually on someone else's phone, isn't it? That's the issue.
You could.
I have no direct.
Is this your retort?
I have no direct contact to the man.
Right now, we've got a podcast. You take your time now, and you reply to that. I'll be him, and you can reply through this. So there you go.
Okay.
All right, ponytail.
Well, I haven't got a ponytail today, and sometimes I do have a ponytail.
No, that's shit.
But the thing is, every time I see him, he's got one of those shit flat peak hats on, which I hate, by the way. I detest. So if he says something to me, I'll go, all right, hat. It's just a stylistic thing, isn't it? Like if I said to you, all right, check shirt.
I'd go. It might offend some listeners.
All right, eyebrows. Only because you got eyebrows. All right.
Yeah, I've got a bit of a complex now.
Have you? Why?
Well, I'm just starting to worry I've got dodgy eyebrows.
You're straight in the middle though, but I said eyebrows.
Yeah, eyebrow. I get a little.
So
bit
you
of
said
hair
eyebrow.
there. I get a little bit of hair there.
All right, trousers. See, like it's not really anything. It's just naming something that is a stylistic feature of me. Yeah.
But
the thing is,
but it's something. To be fair though, it is something that's quite iconic.
Yeah, he's picking up on.
I've just said he's iconic.
You have.
Oh my God.
So right, so hang on. So you did say a minute ago, just so the listeners are aware. You said right, you're going to be Mike Cherry, and I'm going to retort back. So basically, we did get into that. Let's call it an argument in speech marks, and you call me iconic. So really, who's actually won and lost here? I get called iconic in an argument when you're trying to be Mike Cherry and shoot me down.
Okay, that was not part of the argument. And
what do you mean? It was the same conversation. We did digress.
Iconic can be a bad thing as well.
Huh?
Jimmy Savile's quite iconic.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'd say memorable.
No,
just saying
iconic.
yes over the top
iconic.
of it. He was iconic at the time.
To me,
what, an iconic
they're quite
paedophile.
Iconic, and they're a bit weird.
Yeah, but you said iconic without it being in the realm of anything. So essentially, you've called me.
But I'm just saying that
iconic.
Iconic stuff can be bad.
Like what?
Oh, Jimmy Savile's iconic.
I wouldn't say Jimmy Savile was iconic.
It's like I think it was before the paedophile stuff.
No, the term iconic, yeah, but they thought he was a nice guy before the paedophile stuff, didn't they? Just so we're aware, I'm not a paedophile. I feel like I have to clarify that.
Yes.
What? Oh god, we're going
modern day Jimmy Savile over here.
Oh, good.
No, to be fair, he's not a paedophile.
Who, me or Jimmy Savile?
You, I think Jimmy Savile's been proven.
Yeah, no, I think there's quite a lot of.
I don't even think you can try and have the Michael Jackson argument with him.
No, Amazon app for iPad. Why has my iPad started advertising to me? I need to go and get it fixed, don't I? That crack's getting bigger.
But yeah. So you spoke about that. There was something that you thought I said that was hilarious, though, that made you.
Which I wish I would have started recording secretly while you're.
Yeah. So, I stand by it though. I'll say it. So I don't know why.
Yeah, no, go on.
Basically, all I want to know in life generally is, alright. So the first person that wore shoes, because you got to think there was a period where people were just barefoot, and he's made these shoes, or someone's made these shoes for him, and they've gone, put these on, they help your feet. And he must have walked down the town or whatever, thinking he's all cool with a bit of swagger. And they must be like, what the fuck have you got on your feet?
Yeah.
Bob, what are you wearing, you weirdo?
It's like that the first person to bring something to school is ridiculed to start with because it's sort of out of jealousy. It's kind of that sort of vibe. I wonder who was the first person to wear shoes.
And his surname must be Shoes, otherwise what's the point in having it? Because that's the only reason why you'd ever want to invent something, so someone would call it your name.
Do you find it weird? Because obviously the Earl of Sandwich invented the sandwich.
Yeah.
But doesn't sandwich, obviously, to think of the word sandwich is quite... But it's quite an abstract word, but it seems perfect for what it is.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Like, there's certain words I always think that don't match up. For me, and maybe it's my little dyslexic brain, but befriend sounds like you were friends with someone and then you're not friends no more. Befriend. Befriend. So it's like, oh yeah, fuck you.
Betrayal.
Yeah, it's like betrayal. But it's not, it means...
You've made a friend.
Yeah. And I always...
Why is that guy making a wanking gesture?
I think it's because he suffers from special needs and you've just ridiculed him for no reason. And for once in life, I'm not the bad guy.
I keep doing that, didn't I?
Yeah, you did that with the blind guy. I don't know what your problem is, really.
But you said he's got special needs. You don't know that. He could just be a prick.
I'll be truly honest. If he doesn't, then I'll be very shocked.
Why? He had quite a stylish moleskin jacket on.
Yeah, and he also clearly suffered from Down syndrome.
He didn't have Down syndrome.
He did have something.
But no,
he did.
No, he didn't. Well, there's me. So clearly, you're the one with the issue, not me. I didn't see that at all. I just thought it was a normal man making a wanking gesture at someone else.
No, I just don't ridicule people, and
it wasn't like that offensive.
And I'm a man of the special needs people, so.
But wasn't that like the sort of offensive, masturbatory. Gesture that people do to mock people. Gesture. That one seemed more like he was telling a story about him wanking and he was doing the action. That's what it looked like to me.
I think only you tell people about your masturbation habits.
I don't think I've ever spoken of my habits when it comes to hedonism and self-pleasure.
The first person that had a wank must have been like, oh my god, I tried this thing.
Right.
It felt amazing.
I think because. Basically, you said this was literally microseconds before I pressed the record button. You said,
I'll say it.
There's no way he's got Down syndrome. Look, he's fine. He's just coming to the pub. Anyway, so...
don't throw a glass at him or anything, mate.
So,
chill out, yeah?
Well, do you find it a bit weird? It's got pains there. And we were just talking about that.
Maybe Mike Cherry ate him as well.
Maybe. So... What were we talking? Oh yes, literally microseconds before me pressing record. What were you saying? What did you say?
Right, so I said the first person.
Do you mean hair like that?
Yeah, but in a ponytail.
Yeah.
And
anyway.
less hair on top.
Right, go on.
Right. So to clarify, because he's going to try and take the piss out of me now. Yeah. Is what I mean is like, alright. So we're taking this.
Well, I'll probably take the piss, and you'll probably call me something really nice and positive than before.
Yeah. Okay.
So anyway, go on.
You either have to look at this as like the scientific term where like there was no Adam and Eve and all that God and stuff is bollocks. Or
I think
you can look at it as we say Adam's the first person on earth, yeah. And now, as far as I remember, I went to a Catholic school. They don't explain the bodily functions in the Bible,
right?
Yeah. So the first time he has a shit, he must be freaking the fuck out. Because what is this? Why is this happening? What do you know what I mean? There's no explanation in the Bible saying this happens. And through science, there's definitely no explanation because there's no God or anyone going, oh yeah, by the way, you're going to poo every day. And
by the way.
Do you know what I mean? Because it must freak you out.
I feel like by you... What's the time?
You can't pretend that they wouldn't freak out. The first time you probably had a poo when you were a baby, you probably freaked the fuck out.
No, see, this is what I'm, because don't humans have an innate memory, which is to do, but the thing is that you've thrown this all into disregard now because you took the evolution element away from it. So now this is completely hypothetical. Yeah. So I can't argue against it now.
Even the evolution, like you can't.
No, because if it's evolution, this is what I'm saying. Like, babies, surely, like Isla, my little niece, I saw her do a poo the other day. She stood up just to do a poo. It was quite interesting, to be honest, to look at her face. So, and she wasn't shocked by it or anything. I suppose that she's done poos before that, though. I didn't see her the first time.
Yeah, you got to think the first poo. I'm sorry, you have to. It's probably the same time.
I don't think they would have got freaked out.
I genuinely remember the first time I got a boner, I was freaked out.
Oh look, there's Alshva. She's got a nice little hat on today, isn't she?
Yeah, the first time I ever got an erection, I was freaked out.
Really?
Yeah. I remember the first time people at school were like, "Oh, have you tried this thing wanking?" And then I tried it, and I was like, "What the hell is this?"
I like you phrased that in such a way like they're selling them.
Yeah, they were.
Have you tried? Do you want a bit of hand job?
I remember it was the same day
that someone,
it was I would say bigger boys to be quite cute and funny about it. They told me about dildo strap-ons and also told me to watch South Park.
Right, I think I know the one that you mean, the Lord of the Rings one.
No, they just told me to watch South Park.
Oh, I thought they meant to.
Very early. No,
I thought they meant to explain the whole.
No, this was very early on, and then I actually went home and asked my dad about masturbation, which made him chuckle massively.
Did he go, "It's a perfectly natural thing"?
No, he said maybe when you're a bit older, because I was like 11. Which he probably was right. And then I think my mum said, "Oh, it makes you go blind," so I didn't want to do that.
Wow, you don't want to go blind. It always goes back to the blindness, doesn't it? With us
like blind people. But yeah, no, I just think the first time I want people to tell me if they think I'm being ridiculous, or if you're just shooting down an idea because you want to.
An idea, pooing isn't an idea, it's an actual, literal thing.
So you got to think like the first time you ever had a poo. And you got to think, we're talking, but this is me being a bit disgusted with the whole thing. But even the first person that put a top on must have looked like a complete and utter freak.
Yeah.
Because we were naked for years. And I'm not stupid enough to be like, oh yeah, we had leaves around our bits and the dinosaurs were there.
We could have been that naked then. It must have been closed to a certain extent, otherwise we would have froze to death.
But why would they be closed? We haven't got... Like, evolution, you're talking about evolution. Evolution doesn't make us go, oh, do you know what, yeah, we need clothes now.
No, I'm not. I'm saying it's a necessity for us to have clothes because we don't have fur. No, because you're going at this from a shame point of view and I'm going at this from essentially an elements point of view. The fact is that there was an ice age, there were things like that, so it's freezing cold, so we would have had to wear clothes because we don't have fur.
Yeah, but who comes up with that idea? It's not like a committee sat there and went, all right, we need to do something about this cold weather.
Yeah, we're all cold. What are we going to do about it?
Like, the things nowadays, like the mobile and stuff.
But I think these are things that just happened.
Yeah, but the first person who did it must have been ridiculed. Because, alright, the prime example is, the first time do you not remember at school, you saw someone, I remember things that are very stylish now, like, I remember the first person I ever saw in skinny jeans I thought was an absolute freak. And I remember even when I used to wear skinny jeans, this is only like 2007, 2008. No, but we used to all wear skinny jeans, yeah. How many, we would say chavs and stuff, or even normal, non-alternative people would mock you for wearing skinny jeans. They're all in skinny jeans now.
They're also, it's even got to the point now where their tracksuit bottoms are skinny.
Yeah.
Which I feel has taken away the element of that, because I do like a baggy pair of tracksuit bottoms, because skinny jeans do sometimes get a little bit, I won't say uncomfortable, but
the chafing hurts.
They're there for a while. I mean, you're lying down in bed, you know that you're wearing them, don't you?
Yeah.
I was actually going to relate this to this podcast. I've had people come up to me. Obviously, we've had nice feedback about the podcast. There's been other people who have mocked the podcast. They've questioned it. They go, "Why do you do that? Podcasts are weird. This is stupid. What are you getting out of it?" And then ask if they could do a podcast with us. So that is that sort of, let's mock it because we don't understand it.
Yeah. But to those people, I say, you obviously don't know me as Stuart that well, because this is stupid. This is idiotic. And genuinely, we get very excited if we hear one person go, Oh, I listen to it. Even if you want to slag it off, we're like, fucking listen to it. Mugs.
And the thing is that when we were eating, like 10 minutes before us recording this, we were having the same conversation.
That's why he hit record so much, because I said about the poof. We probably would have, and we don't really ever structure anything, because as you could probably tell.
Well, I think this has been perfectly structured, to be honest.
But today, I think today's been a quite nice one.
We haven't gotten too political.
No,
to be honest, have we?
I think we've made your brains think.
I like to think that. I mean, we are at the 30-minute mark. I mean, it's incredible how quickly it goes. I'm not sure if it's the same for everyone else, but yeah. I mean, that has felt like 5 minutes for me.
Yeah, I think 30 minutes people. That's one thing I would say people are saying to me. They like it on 30 minutes or so.
There we go.
But as I keep replying to them, I don't give a fuck. It's my podcast.
Well. You did a me just then.
Yeah, but that's because...
Or were you just mocking me?
Yeah.
No.
Hey, I've said to you all along, if you want to put it the Stuart Creswell show with a little bit of Liam Copeland, you can. Because I don't really have the huge ego. I have a bit of an ego. I'll be honest, I like listening to it. Because I do find us very funny. But I'm not like you, where I think this is the start of taking over the world.
I do feel like this. I feel like this is... Oh no, I can't start talking about it.
Alright, so the other day, just so people understand his true ego, yeah, I walk into the pub he works at, the Swap, and he was having a drink of Coke, and I went, why are you drinking it like that? Because he was doing like a kind of advert pose, and he went, oh, have you not heard? I've got a Coke sponsorship. Did they not get in contact with you? They obviously know the real stuff. And I just went, oh, okay.
Well, there we go. See, I don't know if it's that's true. No, I can't. And the thing is, I feel like is this stupid of me to say and incredibly naive, or is it just me actually realising at the age of 26 that I have some sort of potential in my life? Like, I feel like in like say 20, 30 years time, there's going to be a documentary made about us, and they're going to talk about this being the start of it.
But if they generally do, yeah.
Essentially, there you go, Ed.
I will. This is on recording now. If anyone wants to make this into more than what it is, and that's two idiots talking about idiotic things, to probably at the max 50 idiotic people that listen to it, everything can be called Stuart Creswell. It can be Stuart Creswell and just have a little bit of Liam. You will be. Do you know what? In boy bands, terms, you'll stand at the front of every photo, and I'll just be to the side. Like a little sibling.
No, because I like it being both of us.
But this is what I'm saying is that I would look. You put it quite on the spot because obviously yes, it'd be quite nice. But do I think it's going to happen? No.
No? Okay.
Because the fact of the matter is, as your mum and daddy will listen to this.
What?
Have your family members been? Oh, your brother quite likes it, right?
Yeah, my brother's listening to it, yeah.
But like, technically, one of your best friends hasn't even listened to this. So if you can't even get one of your best friends to listen to it, how are you getting...
Yeah, but that's that sort of, oh yeah, listen to it later kind of thing, isn't it, really? No, but it's not trying to... Because we haven't got the platform just yet.
Yeah. Oh, you want to work on that?
I'm going to write into local radio. Should we do hospital radio and stuff like that? Let's do radio.
I used to do radio, so...
Let's do it. Right, I'm going to write into radio. We can use your contacts.
My contacts aren't on radio no more, so...
Okay, I'll figure something out for us and we'll be on radio. It'll have to be on a Thursday, I reckon. Thursday's my day off.
Yeah, okay.
So any Radio 1, if you're out there...
I've heard Nick Grimshaw's losing his job, so you want a new morning show?
Here we are.
I had a dream last night that genuinely, I think my ideal job would be just to be on a panel, game show panel, comedy game show panel.
Yeah.
I think that's all I'm really qualified for.
Okay. Well, let's make that happen.
Yeah.
So this is me being incredibly ambitious today.
Yeah.
I think.
I like it though because you look very chipper today.
Do I?
Another old word I'm bringing
You
back.
told me that I looked miserable earlier.
That's because I felt like you just woke up.
I did just wake up.
To the point when I rang you, you went, "Oh, I did it again."
No, you did it again.
What did I do?
Right, sorry. You know, if you ring someone, you've got to wait for them to say hello, haven't you? Because generally what happens is Liam rings me and he'll start talking before I can say hello or anything, and I just find it incredibly weird.
I'm hearing from a lot of people as well that I'm really blunt through texts.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Like they think.
I'll occasionally get a kiss.
Mood with them.
Huh?
They think that I'm in a mood with them and stuff like that. When that's not the case. But
you know that person that we're talking about?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll tell you in a minute.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But I found I went to a lovely Sunday roast with my nan on Sunday.
Funnily enough, yeah.
And she got out this card I got her from Wales when apparently I wrote the postcard when I was 6. And my sister was talking about me being blunt through texts and stuff, and said I've always been like that, and like through letters and postcards and like, and it literally says, "To Muriel, postcard from Wales, lovely." No kisses,
well, at least you're putting a love, I suppose.
But do you know what I mean? Like apparently, but yeah, a lot of people keep telling me I'm very blunt, and they never know if I'm in the mood with them or not.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be lucky to get a kiss from you. I mean, I generally put a kiss at least one kiss at the end of all my texts. And I'll be lucky to get one back from you. But I will eventually get one off you, so it's fine.
You got a text from me yesterday from someone's phone.
Yeah, that was slightly bizarre. I feel like it's another story for another time, because we have gone over the half hour mark.
Yeah, that's half an hour, but I do want to say, because I'm hoping this goes out on your birthday, happy birthday to Shib.
Oh, what, is it Shib's birthday?
The day we're going to release this show.
Okay, happy birthday, Shib. I don't know why I said that so uncertain.
Yeah.
Happy birthday,
and we
Shib.
dedicate this to you.
You're a very kind and lovely person.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. So, thank you very much.
Peace out.
I've enjoyed myself.
I've had a swell time.
Swell. See, there you go with the weird sayings again. We've been a hoot. Right, thank you. Nice one. Bye.